Fuck you.
And welcome to Punch Drunk Sports, where winners win, and all we're doing is winning here. We're winning like Patrick Mahomes and not like Doghouse. How are you guys? Welcome to another show. Joining me is the mayor of Donut Town, Jayson Thibault.
How's it going, guys?
Oh my God, I could just watch this a whole hour of just you eating Krispy Kreme.
You're in luck then.
It's a chocolate icing, but it's also got a filling, it looks like.
Yeah, cream filling, chocolate icing, Krispy Kreme. I'm not fucking
Dude, let's start a food tasting show where people just cook for us and we just critique it.
I'm super cool with that.
Not gonna lie, I could use some free food right now, so let's do that. Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. Hey, guys, welcome to our new food podcast. If you'd like to cook for us and get shit for it, here, send us an email.
They can just they don't even have to cook for us because of COVID and everything. They can just send us
drop
food.
it off.
Just drop off fast food.
Yeah, I'll say anything you want on this podcast if you just send me free food.
Yeah.
Dude, we should have a food delivery podcast. We just talk about delivering food.
Postmates me a double burger from Wendy's and I'll talk about it.
Hey, did you guys see Uber bought Postmates? Like, they couldn't get Uber Eats off the ground, so they're just like, okay.
No, the opposite's true. I literally just watched a thing about him. Funny you said that. Literally like 10 minutes ago. But the opposite's true. Uber Eats was killing it so much during COVID that they bought up their competition.
Oh, really?
They're doing more money in Uber Eats than they are in Uber since this shit started.
Wow, Sam's just dumb.
That's crazy, though.
2.65 billion. Uber buys Postmates for 2.65 billion. Wow.
I forget who said it. Somebody said something funny when I go, oh, it was Richard Branson. Is that the guy from Virgin Records? And yeah.
Pedophile.
He goes, the best way to become a millionaire is be a billionaire and then start an airline company. That's hilarious. That's so funny.
Jayson, I hear you got rockin' shows coming up. Tell us about your rockin' shows.
You got a couple shows coming up. Thanks, Sam. I'm going to be at the Market in Valpo in August. Date's not set yet, so once I have that set, I'll let you know. And then I'm going to be at Briar's Barn, ladies and gentlemen, in Sparta, Michigan. And that's August 7th. It was the 14th. They moved it up a week because we had to move venues because there's a pandemic going around, I guess. So capacity is only 50.
That's great, dude.
Only 50 capacity, but it's a small venue, Briar's Barn. And that's in Sparta, Michigan. That is August 7th. And that is from 7 to 9. So come see your boy doing a whole hour, a bunch of new shit, a bunch of dates out the gates, and a bunch of new
man,
shit. So
here's my opinion, right?
Michigan.
My opinion is being a live entertainer during this COVID is kind of like those guys who lock down the dung, like cleaning up dung market. Like, not a lot of people want to do it, but the ones who do it, there's probably a ton of work, right? So it's like not everybody wants to tour, but people need something to do. So if you're crazy enough to go, wow, there's a lot of work out there for you. It's almost like Amazing Catch or something. It's like, hey, you go out there, the three of you are going to die, but the ones who come back are going to make some cash.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is Jayson, if you could find a bunch of venues where you can get 50 people to come pay $20.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That's a G.
And I'm doing it I'm not going to get on a plane. Anything within 3 hours of me right now. Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Chicagoland area, suburbs of Chicago. All in that little circle. Indianapolis is about as far as I'll go. That's about 4 hours. But that's it. Dude. But if I draw a circle that's all 3 hours from where I'm at, you're out of Chicago. You're almost to Detroit. I mean, there's a lot of areas right around here that I can hit without ever having to get on a plane. So I'm just going to do that until everything clears up and just gig all around.
Why not keep doing that? That's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even have a house. You should just live in a van and just drive around.
I like what you're saying.
Dude, you know what? That's what I'm talking about.
I can sleep in
guys,
out of Krispy Kreme.
I am going to be in Portland this weekend. I will be there at the
Is that your big makeup show for Buffalo?
Well, no, it's they just pulled me out there and put me over here, which makes me super happy because
well, it's closer.
Well, it's not that it's closer, but I still get to keep the gig, and I must have been doing decent enough that they want to keep me on the roster. So I'm super stoked about that. So I'm going to be at the Heliums in Portland this weekend, the 9th through the 11th. And what's really cool is Mo Mandel is going to be there. So they let me pick my feature, which is great. So I'm bringing Mo's going to be there, so he's going to feature for me. So you're going to get 2 headliners.
That's great.
For the price of 1. And then as of right now, my gig in San Diego is still going. And are you there, Ari?
Yeah, buddy. I'm about to get better audio for you.
Oh, look at that. Look at this guy, professional. I will be at the American Comedy Company July 23rd to the 25th. If San Diego opens, we'll see. As of right now, because I know that Tom Segura is supposed to be there this weekend.
Oh, they changed it, dude, because of the COVID virus. They changed it. It's American Comedy TM. For legal reasons, they had to change it. It's still a company, but it's more incorporated now.
I'll respect that, dude.
Yeah, it's American Comedy Company, LLC.
Dude, why do you look like your best friend is a ball with blood on it right now? That's what you look like right now. You look like you have a ball with blood on it, right? It's like, did someone come and rescue you, dude?
I don't know.
Good to see you, Ari. It's been a while. How are you?
Been a fun one.
Ari, you do look like you just got released out of some sort of concentration camp or some sort of.
What do you mean some sort of concentration camp?
Iranian.
You know what kind of concentration camp it is? The same one that always is.
No, but you also do look like in the 80s when those Iranian people were all held hostage. They did that movie about it. Like you just got out of a plane with like 35 other of you, and you're like, man, I ain't seen bread in a long time.
That's funny.
Ari looks like the hated guy on Survivor, right? Like the guy everybody hates because his balls hang too low.
Like the
guy.
Like the last photo of a guy that was eaten by cannibals in the jungle. You know?
Yep.
Absolutely.
He looks like a Christian missionary. He's like, no, just let me go talk to them. You just gotta know how to talk to them.
Yeah. No, they're spears of love. Spears of love.
I'm not afraid of a spear. Jesus took a spear.
Ari looks like the last thing a bear saw before he ate him.
Guys, I don't come on this podcast to be insulted for my look.
Well,
wait, we're not done yet. We're not done.
Podcast. You forgot the podcast. Ari, are you gigging anywhere? Are you just staying home making love?
Oh, feel like making love. Yeah, I was scheduled for the Stand on Friday. They got rained out. My first rained out comedy show.
Oh, because they're doing them outside.
They're doing comic inside, audience outside.
So they just have it on a screen?
No, big bay window that they open up.
Really?
So
That's cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
How many people do they get for that, like audience-wise?
They did one night. They did Thursday. I wasn't home Thursday. Attell did it. I don't know who else did it. Derek Gaines, I think, hosted. I think it got like 40 to 80. I'm not sure.
That's not bad.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Ari, I was just thinking about how, like, you know, like I'm doing Portland at Heliums this weekend. And, like, if you look at some of the comics playing there, a lot of them are like theater guys. And I just realized that they're like, oh, they can't play theaters right now. So they just want to gig somewhere. So these clubs that are like, oh, yeah, we'll take you. We're only doing 90 seats. And they're like, fuck, I just got to get out of the house.
All these comics are like, oh, finally, because of COVID, no comics will want to tour. I can finally get into these clubs. It's like, no, motherfucker. Bill Burr just called in. You've been canceled.
Dude, Brian Regan is doing Heliums. When was the last time Regan
He's a real
did
comic. He needs to get up.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude.
How are you guys doing?
Good, man.
You know, it's just like I live in the Valley. I got 2 daughters who are Valley girls, and I'm loving it.
Ninja, and Fuckface? What is it?
Oh, yes. Ninja and Fuckface. They're wonderful people.
You nailed it.
Cute.
One of them's
Which one's cute, Fuckface or Ninja?
Fuckface is cute. I feel like they're Beavis and Butthead.
She's listening. She will cut you, she said.
Beavis and Butthead is coming back next year. Did you see that?
What? Of course.
Yeah, Mike Judge is doing it this time.
It was Judge Judy that did the remake.
Oh, yeah, it's never going to be as good.
Totally different judge.
How about Judge Dredd? Was he doing it?
Mm-hmm.
How about Judge
Reinhold?
How about Judgment Night?
Fuck, how about
the movie?
Oh, you did that one. How about Judge Dredd?
How about Mike Judge, the Yankee?
Fucking Mike Judge, yeah.
Everybody right now is driving their car naming judges.
How about Judge Judy? Wait.
Judd Nelson.
Man, you might not want to go on stage right now. Or you might want to continue to take a break.
All right.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go up on. We'll see. I'm supposed to go up on Thursday now. We'll see.
When's the last time you did stand up, Ari?
March. 15th.
March 18th for me.
March 18th for you? You were a baller. All these people came after me too. Like, can't believe you're still doing stand-up. I'm like, oh, because I did it on Sunday when you were legally not permitted to do it on Friday. Fuck off. You would have done it. They said you couldn't do your show. Fuck you.
Are comics saying that to you?
They were a little bit. Everybody's trying to be like, I told you so, even though they didn't tell you so.
They're so stupid.
Everybody wants to put the line at themselves. Oh, you shouldn't do this. Didn't you do it 2 days ago? Yeah, but you should.
I love Kareem Matthews. Kareem Matthews of Punch Drunk Sports, the occasional black guy we let on. I love him to pieces, but man, all he's doing is putting up Black Lives Matter fucking pictures, and then he's like, "Oh, second wave is coming." Ha ha! You stupid assholes. I'm like, dude, it directly has to do with you and your friends who can't hold vitamin D. Okay, why do you think you snap your leg so much doing layups? All right, because you got no vitamin D.
I mean, that's a very good point, Samuel.
It's scientific, okay? Don't come at me.
Vitamin D does sound like a scientific thing.
Yeah, it is science. Trust me. I've talked to a lot of people. I talked to the clan of the doctor. He told me all that. So, yes, trust me.
Okay.
Are you? Oh, so you're back in New York. I thought you were in North Carolina for a while.
Back in New York. Never went to North Carolina.
Maryland.
Went to Maryland.
With your lady, right?
With my lady and my dog.
Has she been telling you, hey, man, what about, undoing that blue knot a little bit, you know?
With your lady.
Your nuts. Unsnipping them.
Oh, yeah, but you can't really unsnip them.
You can.
You went to Maryland. You went to Maryland with your lady and your girlfriend?
Hold on, Ari. What? Are you do you got a little studio set up in that room right there? I see some studio lights right there. What's that?
Dude, I have a whole studio.
Yeah, remember he got that studio. He's in his studio, not his apartment.
Would your girl kick you out? Now you gotta go live at the studio?
All right, and Sam, check out this mosaic thing he has. He has this cool mosaic of his logo. I want to get something like this for a studio.
Let me see this fucking Jew propaganda.
It's cool, right? It's got a light behind it and everything. It's cool.
Man, what third grader did you get to do that?
No, it's really dope, dude. With the lights on and everything, it's sick. It's like,
dude, everything Ari does is great. I'm only kidding. When did this become the sensitive podcast?
I know. Isn't it funny when you do something online, you make a joke, and people are like, yeah, fuck you. Like, that's my friend. He's joking with me. Shut up.
I know. Dude, that happens to me all the time. Like, we've been, for years, I mean, even long before we did the show, we've all been busting each other's balls forever.
It's so dope.
It's like some random person will hit me up on Twitter. Hey, man, your mom's a faggot. I'm like, hey, only my friends can say that shit.
No,
you know what I mean?
You.
You guys, these guys know my mom, and they can call her a faggot to her face. I don't know who you are,
that's
bro.
cool.
Don't come at me.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking crazy. That is cool, dude. Right? I love the pool light kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ari, I don't know if you know this, but Red State Team is now Blue State Team, and he's very sensitive about women now. So please, no jokes about women. He's very sensitive. He stated that it's hard to be a woman because they could get raped.
It's hard for them to get raped, or they
no, it's because every day they could get raped. That
very,
was
very
Blue State.
Super easy for them to get raped.
Let me get more coffee. I'll be right back.
Super easy for them to get raped. Can't stress that enough.
So thank you, Blue State Team. Any other statements, Blue State Team?
Well, I saw a couple black people on the golf course that were actually golfing and not working, and I got to say,
did you high five them?
Way to go, America! No, because I find that racially insensitive. I shook their hands, and I told them, "Hey, hit them straight, fellas. Hit them straight." And then they go, "Get away from me, jive turkey." And I go, "Are they still saying jive turkey?"
What is this, airplane?
Whatever. I don't know. I think I got in a time machine.
I can't believe jive turkey was
very sensitive, and I think it's forward thinking, and I think he's woke as fuck, and I think you're jealous.
I think I am jealous.
I
really am.
You're jealous. You're jelly.
I am. I'm jelly. Dude, what happened to this podcast? Have we gone so far around? We're the other end.
What is Ari's notes?
One thing Punch Drunk viewers always showed up for.
Sensitivity.
Liberal thinking.
We definitely think outside of the box on a lot of things.
You can't say box anymore. It's sexist.
Yeah, but
we think outside of the cunt.
Blue State Team. See, you just got yourself canceled.
We think outside of the cunt. I'll say that about us for certain.
Oh, there he is. Red State Team is back.
Look at Ari. What are you building a robot, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Number
one dad. Aw.
Now Sam's jealous.
I am jealous. I can't believe you're the best dad and you don't even have kids. That sucks.
Oh, you want to be really jealous? Check out the other side of it. You haven't seen this one.
Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. Dude, how crazy was that? You remember when he told you they were going to go after Rogan? They kind of did there for a short time.
Dead on. He was right. He was like, I'm not saying it as like some sort of thing like I'm planning it. He goes, they're coming after him. It's like, I've already heard. I know those people. They're doing it.
Yeah, they did. They did.
You think he has? You think Rogan's gonna have a bigger target on his back now that they made public his contract and all?
Yeah, but like, what will it do? This is his last employer. He's already probably signed the contract. Even if they find some way to void it, he's still like, I'll still make tons. It's like tons of money on my own.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's kind of like the Scottie Pippen deals. Like, give me a 10-year contract for a little less. But if I kept signing 1-year contracts, I'd probably make more as long as I don't get injured. I think probably he'd make more money in 10 years if he didn't go with them, as long as he didn't suddenly lose his voice.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, you're gonna make 150 mil versus 100 mil. It's like at some point that guy's got stacks, and he's like, okay, this is a weird checkout. I'm still making money. I'm probably lose a small percentage of my fans. I don't know what he gets per episode, but half that, it's still huge. You guys
know a lot more about contracts than I do, obviously. So I have a question.
I know we have an intern our whole life.
Jews? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Do you think Rogan, because of his status, gets some kind of protection in his contract against like boycotts and the typical shit that would get you kind of Me Too'd and drummed out of Hollywood?
If his people were not an idiot, they would be like, you can't have any sort of like, unless they were like, no, we'll have some sort of language of like about like behavior. But like, I would put it in there like, hey guys, here's the contract. As long as I'm able to fucking do a show, you got to pay me no matter what, because this is coming. At this point, you'd be crazy not to put in there like.
And they made more than their money back on it. Like their stock shot up like what? How many billion? I mean, dude, they already made their money back.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt if he had a percentage. X number of.
I knew the deal was coming beforehand. I invested a shitload of money in that thing. I knew like 5 days out. I like tripled my money in about 85.
I think you might be talking about inside trading here. I don't know about that, Ari.
Yeah,
again.
I am, dude. That's what it's called. Oh, it works so well. Guys, if you ever have a chance to trade from the inside, that's where you want to be. Dude, all you got to do, I'm telling you, is find out a little bit about the company, about what's about to happen from someone, right, like you said, on the inside. That's why they call it that. That's why they call it that.
So either like what we've learned today is like you could do inside trading if you're like a established politician in Washington or a Jew. That's what we've learned. If you're one of those two, you can do whatever you want. So now you know.
Here's what I don't get about Ari's stupid ass.
What?
Why do people continuously believe all of the stupid shit that farts out of your word hole?
Because I'm good at what I do.
Like clearly that was stupid, and there's no way that's true. But there's gonna be people. There's gonna be people that are gonna be like, "Holy shit, Ari fucking."
Dude, I realize
I know you're off Twitter. But
Jason, let's be honest, dude. Did it feel good to actually say something that pissed stupid people off? Like, how much shit do we have to talk on here before somebody realizes that we're here? Hello?
Let's make fools of them. Why not? It's fun.
We've done one joke, some rape jokes. Nobody will care today. Nobody. Yeah. I mean, what do we got to do?
Can we please get outed? And finally get into the mainstream.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was saying to you, Ari. We got close to getting outed. I know you're off Twitter, but the same guy that went after Joey Diaz also went after us. Because of the story you told, but it got no traction. Everyone was
got none, and I was pissed. I kept retweeting it. I was like, retweet.
It got a little bit.
People see this. I added like all the people who were supposed to get mad at dumb shit, like Chelsea Peretti and Whitney, and I added all of them to it. Nobody got angry. I was like, come on, guys. We say mean shit.
Dude, I always have like 5-6 things going at one time. So whenever people now, it's almost like it's built me up this like immunity, because people are like, oh, what about Ari? It's like, oh, you mean for this thing? They're like, no, what was that thing? I meant for something else. Like this. And then someone's like, oh, no, this other thing. So it's
you mean the amazing racist? No. Oh, you mean when he made fun of the lady with one arm? Oh, no. You mean when he fucking made fun of Kobe dying? No. You mean when he talked about whipping his dick out in front of a 5-year-old? No. How about inside trading? Maybe. That might be it. That might be it.
Here's what I learned at the Comedy Store early on. I remember somebody was talking. I was talking to somebody in the hallway. Somebody walked by and said something ridiculous, and we were all like, "The fuck's that supposed to mean? Who the fuck is that guy?" And then it hit us. We're like, oh, it's probably a comedian.
Yeah.
Somebody said something ridiculous at a comedy club where all comics hang out. It's probably a comedian trying to say something ridiculous. That was probably a joke. Sure. And it's like, they're like, who are these people who are trying to say antagonistic stuff? What is the antagonistic thing? Like, that's what we do.
No, it's really weird when guys, like, I'm not talking like beta cuck writers, but like dudes you knew back in the day were cool.
It's
and
crazy.
They're like, dude, what Joey Diaz says, that was really disturbing. I go, it's disturbing that you took it serious. You think that's real? Like people were blowing that egg roll for stage time in the belly
never ran
room.
an open mic. Shut up.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb. And if you're sucking dick for stage time, you're probably not that good, okay? I mean, let's just face it. Who's like, dude, I got Tonight Show 5. Let me slob that knob so I can work it out on stage.
Yeah, well, it's these people who also, the story is like, they wouldn't let him get up without this. Like, no, you guys don't understand. If it was, even what his story was, an open mic, this isn't someone holding your career back. This is LA being full of homeless people. They could see all the fucking chicks we fucked and fucked 3 dudes at once in the back of the comedy store. This is a fucking sister's house. This is the comedy store.
Remember that night when that one chick hooked up with 5 guys? You remember that, Ari? That was a fun time.
Yeah, remember the night we all fucked, me, you, and Hinchcliffe, fucked the same girl in the same night and found out the next day? I was like, ha-ha, Sam, you fucked that girl after I did, ha-ha. And Tony's like, what are you guys talking about? We're like, Sam fucked that girl after I did. He goes, which night? You're like, this night, oh yeah, I fucked her like at 6 p.m. I'm like,
I think it was 5 people. I think the number got to 5.
It was you 3, Josh Adam Myers, and somebody else.
There was one more person. Yeah.
Hold on,
we will not say her name because she is a legend and she deserves. And we treated her like gold. She got all the cocaine and drink she wanted, and she was thankful for it. You know. And when she didn't want any more, she didn't come anymore.
That person is Whitney Cummings.
No, I did not say that.
I just said it. Whitney Cummings fucked Sam Tripoli for stage time.
Oh God.
Sam, what you got going on here, buddy? What is that?
It's called a zit, a giant one. I'm 47 and with children.
That's a
I got
big
zits.
one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dude.
So you've seen that it's bothering me, Johnny, and you just kind of ran with it.
Hey,
it's huge.
All right, PT had a funny post on Facebook because there's a picture of him and his son, and they're at some like giant waterfall or something, and they're both like looking up, and they both have like awe in their face. And Redban goes, "You guys are probably looking at cocks." And then PT goes, "Aren't you like 50?" That really made me laugh, man. Aren't you like 50? Probably looking at a bunch of cocks. I mean, I haven't talked to Redban. Oh, they were both funny for their own reasons. It was just so dumb looking at a bunch of cocks. And then PT's answering like, yeah, I called him too. I left him a message. I haven't heard from him.
What's his deal?
Who, Redban?
You get that with a lot of COVID times. There's a lot of people that I hardly talk to a lot, and now I talk to them more than I did before. And those are people that I talk to all the time, and now it's because of COVID, you never talk to them.
Guys, imagine living with the person that the nation blames the virus on, right? Imagine if you lived with an Asian, and everybody's like, Asians brought it over.
Didn't you say Redban was on a Zoom blackout, Jason?
Yeah. He won't do Zoom.
He's just not doing Zoom. Redban
refuses to do it. I asked him if he could hire a sports band to come do the podcast. And he goes, "What do you guys do?" I go, "Zoom." Sorry, not doing it.
Why won't he do it?
You know how he is. He's like that technical nerd guy, and they get a boner for somebody, they're out.
No, here's why. Because Zoom, when people do their laptop things, it didn't work right. So you have to do like what Sam's doing, even what Tripoli Thibault's doing. It's like you need a better microphone. You can't use your internal microphone on a laptop.
Yeah, you can't use your exterior one because it picks up everything.
Yeah, so he probably had one that didn't work the first week, and he's like, "I'm out." Like, I'll just fix it.
All right, what does your sign say behind you? It says, "Welcome to the welcome to the studio. Please subscribe now." Now, does that mean do your guests have to subscribe to your own show before they can even be on?
No, they can just subscribe. And it's what does it say?
That's exactly what it means. Yeah.
Join the YouTube channel that has over 82 million subscribers. Wow.
That's going well.
It can't be easy, dude.
82 million. A quarter of the country subscribes to YouTube.
In fairness, those are a lot of international people.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of bots.
I always
gotta
love
pay
when
for
you go to places that say world famous, like
Why
you
haven't I
know,
heard of it then?
it's like Vietnam knows about Yum Yum Donuts. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Yum Yum Donut, Bobby got Yum Yum. And you're like,
Like,
oh yeah, it's
I'm
a
in the
great
world.
place if you're
I'm
looking
in the
for
world. I
tranny
would know about
hookers.
it.
It's a wonderful place to go.
Yeah. Whenever you're in a country where everybody walking around on the street is wearing a T-shirt that says, "Congratulations, Falcons Super Bowl winner." You know what I mean? Because that's what they do. They ship them all.
Hey, baby.
Is that the fake baby from American Sniper? Move her arm. Yeah. It's American Sniper, fake baby.
Last week's episode, Ari, you missed it. Sam was demonstrating how to shake a baby.
Oh, I gotta tune in for that. Where are you going? Sam? Get some breast milk and drink it on air. Sam, drink breast milk on air. Yeah. Sam, you're missing the best part. I think he's going to get breast milk.
Of course he is, dude. You got to get a large milk from the tap.
Sam's crazy. Do you think he's ever jerked off with breast milk as lube?
Of course, dude. Who hasn't? You haven't.
I have not.
I
fucked a pregnant chick once, or just post-pregnant, and she sprayed on my chest, but I didn't notice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sprayed milk?
She was really embarrassed.
Did she still have like a pregnant sort of belly thing going on?
Was she giving birth at the moment?
No, it was like early in the day.
Yeah, that's a load in the cannon.
I've already told you guys the best you can connect to your wife is while I've told Dennis this and Rannazzisi, neither one would go for it.
I haven't heard it.
While your baby's coming out, you fuck it back in. That way the baby knows his place. Your wife is like, that's the hottest thing I've ever had. That even in this moment where I'm completely motherly, you still find me attractive.
And it gives you a good bond with your child.
Exactly.
And I call it loading the cannon.
Sam's going to be so disappointed when we're still talking about this shit and he gets back on here.
No, we've moved it on.
I don't think he'll be surprised at all. Look at this guy.
Disappointed maybe, but not surprised.
Yeah, but there's two totally different things.
Can you please come after us?
Look at this guy milking the cow right there.
Is that what he's doing, you think?
Yeah, he's getting a mouthful right now. He's got it. Look at how he's hunched over. That's the posture of a guy milking a cow, dude.
Where is everybody for their quarantine? Woodward, where are you?
I'm in my apartment.
In Hollywood?
LA. Yeah, West Hollywood. Yeah.
Thibault, you're in Chicago or in
Right
Illinois?
outside, yep.
Indiana?
I've been staying with my girlfriend a lot.
Look at this, all right. Bang. Yeah, Falcon mask.
Two masks? Oh, that's nice. Tripoli.
Tripoli's in the valley.
Tripoli's in the valley. You're in the valley now. You're not on the overpass anymore.
What?
You're not on the overpass anymore by the bowl.
No, I'm in Valley Village, dog. I love it. I love it.
He's at 128 Valley Village Boulevard, apartment 401.
Come on,
Sam. Could you got any breast milk you could taste?
Breast milk.
Okay, we thought you might say no. Can you then jerk off using breast milk as lube?
Yes.
Breast milk is in the picture no matter what. Drink it.
I don't think you can. It is magical though.
Can you drink it?
A shot of breast milk, and I'm
yes.
Yes.
What?
We didn't say shot. We said drink, but we'll accept shot.
The babies need it, dog. It's like
bullshit.
Let them drink it out of your dick.
Dude, it's true.
A
little bit. The babies
you don't understand. These babies they're growing so quick. They got to eat and drink it all.
Just do a 6-ounce shot then.
Let them eat hamburger Hamlet. Have a Gretz split pea ham soup. Come on, man. Let them eat hamburger Hamlet.
Hamburger Hamlet is a good compromise, Ari.
Guys, this episode is brought to you by Hamburger Hamlet.
Please, can we talk about this? The fact that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be good for a little while and then dog shit for a long time.
Well, that's the deal for 10-year contracts. You're like the last 3 years, hopefully not the last 5 years. We're eating it to hopefully win a Super Bowl in those first.
It doesn't matter. It's all fake money. Every person that signed a 10-year deal or more, or 10 years or longer, there's been about, I think, 7 of them.
Yeah, I'll give you the list.
None of them finished their career with that team. All of them just restructure when they have to build something. Make money. It just gets moved around.
Well, clearly we have to offer our apologies for the problems in the first half. I am pleased to say that they seem to have been resolved and the remainder of the evening should go much, much more smoothly. Well, I hope so.
All right, what are your thoughts on all of this craziness? We haven't talked since this shit really
Look, man, I wouldn't have committed to a black quarterback for that long, but if that's what they want to do, you're right. It's nuts, but go for it. You're taking a chance, but I think it's a fine time.
If there's
No.
ever a time.
Here's the rest of the list. Donovan McNabb got 12 years.
That was crazy.
115.
That guy did not live up to it.
Dante Culpepper got 10 years, 102.
Did not live up to it.
And then Mike Vick got 10, 130 from the Falcons.
Extenuating circumstances.
That's the list.
He was in jail like 6 months after he signed a $140 million contract. Or something.
It's weird how many black quarterbacks are on this list, huh? It's now Mahomes, and then you have Mike Vick, Dante Culpepper, and McNabb. That's
wow.
More 4 out of 6, 5 out of 6.
Favre's practically black.
4 out of 6. Yeah.
Who?
Brett Favre, practically black.
That's weird, right? I wonder what that's about.
I think it was just, maybe. I remember talking to Anderson Silva's manager right when he got to the UFC and before he like won a title. And I was like, I'll still say it because it's good advice. I was like, teach that guy English right now. This guy's going to be a champion, and they are begging for an attractive black champion, but he's got to speak some English.
And he can't be the John Jones. John Jones was
that guy. He eventually became that guy, but he's so crazy.
Everything they ever wanted, but he just can't stay out of trouble.
He made tons of money. It doesn't matter. That guy's having a great time with his life. That guy, you're telling me that guy's like, oh, you're going to make $40 million a year for fucking 10 years, but you could have made $70 million a year, but you can do whatever you want for the 40. Like, you made the right
definitely
choice.
The Ari Shaffir way of doing shit.
Have a good time. Don't not live your life.
Yeah, it's definitely the Ari Shaffir way. You probably could be a millionaire.
Yes, I could.
In the last 6 years, 7, 8 years, you probably could have been a millionaire. But you're like, I'm cool with like a 6-figure nut and travel around the world and do whatever I want and get my tubes tied. And
I mean, my agent gets mad at me about it, but it's like, he gets it. We're making good stuff. But like, for sure I could be. But like, it's like there's more fun to be had for other stuff.
He wants 10% of $1 million. I mean,
exactly.
To be honest with you, I mean, and all that said and done, and you look like the kind of guy right now. You look like you could change a tire on a boat.
But why not have a good time though? I don't understand. These people are like, I'm making more money and I got to work 52 weeks a year. I'm like, what? I thought you always want to spend more time with your family. So you make more money, so now spend more time with your family or do whatever.
Very few people want to spend more time with their family. Most people work just to not. Like if you're not cheating on your wife or your husband, you're working 80 hours a week.
How's the dyke scene in Indianapolis or Indiana? I mean,
pretty solid.
Yeah, she
pretty
getting
solid.
any?
Nah,
she got a girl.
This whole thing is all bullshitted. It's not, dude. I'm telling you, I literally have no clue how I got on Tinder out here. Just to see,
Did you finally get on there?
Yeah, just to see what the scope of the land was.
Good.
Yeah. And so I put like a real small radius, like within 10 miles, just to see like what was around.
That's too small.
And it looked like I was scrolling through headshots for part in a movie playing a gorilla.
I'm gonna tell Sam to come back.
There's some better apps now. Try like Hinge. Hinge is really good. And Bumble. It seems because Bumble, the chicks go to you first. It's better. The women, sorry.
The bitches.
Yeah, that is easier because you don't have to worry about like being a creep, even though it's like we're on a dating site.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, who had that joke? Maybe it was Fahim. Maybe somebody was like, if you're on Tinder and you're like, I'm not here for a hookup. So if you're here for a fuck up, swipe no. And it's like, oh, you know what? There's a good site for you. It's Match.com. Yeah. Why are you on a hookup site then?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, my profile picture was a dick pic, and then I kept DMing chicks and picture of my face. I think I did it wrong.
You know how they used to have like over 6 feet because girls found out they were so shallow about height. It became like if you're under 6 feet, fuck off. Every girl was so shallow once they had a chance to be. So it's like I can't tell from your picture if you're over 6 feet. So like they would just say, so guys were like, all right, I'm 6'3", because I am, whatever. It's like I'll say it. That's what you're into. But like now it's gonna have to be like antibody positive. It's like you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
No, that's the whole app. The whole app is just for people who have the antibodies, right? Just a new app for them.
That should be a dating app. There should be an antibody.com.
There's herpes for herpes.com, right? Johnny, look that up. There's got to be a herpes dating website. There's got to be. For the people who just don't want to have the conversation.
Yeah.
Or for people that actually want to.
There's a play on words somewhere in there too. Antibody positive. There's got to be work on that.
Yeah. Some comedian should do something like that.
There's a place called MPWH, which stands for Meet People with Herpes. It's a website. Herpes Anonymous is a dating website.
I'm gonna get into that.
There are several dating websites.
I would love to. I've always
positive singles. That's my favorite. Positive singles. That's probably the best one. Yeah.
That's such a good way to put it too. Positive singles.
That's putting the cart before the horse.
Guys, can you run it for fucking a minute while I warm up some more coffee?
Yeah, we can.
All right, make me one. Make me one.
Okay.
H mates, that's a good one. H mates, Jason. It's another herpes website for dating. Cool, right? H mates.
We should get this invention going. We should get Rannazzisi in on this to invest.
No, I'm saying these are all real websites that exist already.
No, I'm talking about the COVID one.
Oh, yeah. Antibody positive, though. I think that's the best name for it. Yeah, Rannazzisi's got a couple mil to throw in. He's like into VC, venture capital. He'll throw some cash in.
Dude, he just invested fucking $100,000 in my newest idea. Ready for this? Reversible diapers. Dude, you cut your diaper cost in half right there, bro. And it's easy to tell when it's time to put a new diaper
on. Yeah, because you just shit your pants, and the outside of your pants also have shit on them. Time for a new diaper.
Covered in it. I mean, there's no way you won't tell when it's time for a new diaper. A new D, we call it. Time for a new D, that's what it says in the commercial. I think Ari might invest in this. Ari, you want to invest in my new
Shark Tank? We got Shark Tank here. Big idea.
Now, at this point, a producer would put out theme music ready to go for Thibault Shark Tank inventions that happen all the time.
Yep. But I mean, who... because everybody quit this show, our producer now wears more hats than just about anybody. Producer, host, co-host, guest. Johnny H. Week is a producer, co-host, guest, editor, freaking host. But never.
Are you happy now?
I mean, I'm not thrilled, but
that was a long wait just for that.
Yeah,
that's the Shark Tank. That's the Shark Tank theme. I don't know. Don't blame me.
That's a small portion of the Shark Tank theme. Don't blame me for having shitty production skills.
Here comes Ari. How much are you willing to invest in this idea? Ready?
Okay.
What's one of the most expensive things about having a kid? Diapers, right?
Okay.
What if I told you I could cut your diaper costs in half?
Half?
I'm interested.
Right, Johnny, half. Reversible diapers. Bam. And now, not only do you cut your diaper costs in half, it's very easy to tell when baby made a stinky and it's time to change a diaper because the inside's already full and the outside is pretty messy.
Wait, but how would you know when he messes the inside? Since you smell the outside, that's already shit.
It's like you always do. You just pick him up and hold his butt right to your face. Come on, dude.
So what percentage ownership do you want for what percent of what's the ones they always use? What they always use, like
steak.
I want
40%
steak with this percent. I always ask these questions. Like,
I need $100,000 initial investment.
That's it
for a 1% stake in ownership.
1%. So you're hoping to get $10 million.
I'm hoping to get $10 million, and then I'll give you $100,000 back. But I need $100,000.
What the fuck?
Oh, so I break even on my investment if you make it to 10 million?
You know how many people would love to break even on any investment in this economy? Crunch the numbers, Jew.
Jason, I don't know. This might be a hard pass. Just because that's what they do in Shark Tank. They do these hard passes. It makes them look badass.
All right, let me up the stakes.
Okay.
$500,000 investment for 1% ownership.
Wait, so he just has to give you more money for the same?
Did that get way clearer right now?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Oh my god, my laptop is fucking dirty.
That was
like, what's wrong with it?
That's hilarious.
I was like, what? I have a shitty laptop. I thought I got.
All right, is that where you go to beat off? You go to your studio just to beat off?
I don't go here just to beat off, but I have beat off on this couch before.
How many times?
Yesterday too.
Have you spent a night there yet?
No, but I've napped. All right, completely honest answer. Yesterday twice. Yeah. Inside the last 24 hours. 2 times.
Your face when you said 2 is great. That's the hardest I'm laughing a long time, man. I'm crying. That's so good. Not 2 all time, 2 just yesterday. Jesus Christ.
Jason, what's your? I know when I go home, dude, I can't jerk it as much. Are you jerking as much at home and with your mom there?
I'm unstoppable, Johnny.
You're unstoppable, is everything.
That's one of my new stand-up jokes that I got where I'm like, just talking about COVID. I got a whole COVID section. I'm sure everybody does. Well, I'm like, it's so boring. And I'm like,
or you got shit his pants.
I'm beating off like I'm 14 again. Not in frequency, but because I'm doing it at my mom's house.
That's really good.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Really though, are you like jerking it less because you're there with your mom? Is it weird?
It's not. No, that's not the issue. It's just because I think I'm like sexually depressed.
Oh, really?
Well, just because like there's with masturbating, there's a sense of hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now there isn't. There's no. What's it gonna be a year? How long will it be till I'm able to be?
Oh, dude, you're like me, dude. Yeah, I've always had this thing where it had to be somewhat realistic for me to be able to jerk off to it. Like I swear, when I was like way out of shape, I would have to do like this Rocky montage in my head where I got back in shape before I can imagine jerking off to like fucking a chick. Like so, I had to get back down to like ideal weight, and then the fantasy would start with the chick.
Yeah, it's just to me, it's just not even on my brain.
That's why I don't jerk off to like celebrities or anything, because I'm just like, that's not gonna happen.
I only jerk off to non-celebrities. But yeah, it's just so far removed from my brain that I don't even, like, I'm not even I mean, there's not even anybody. It's like, what am I gonna do? Start talking to somebody in LA?
You got to get on the, dude. I'm telling you, man.
Or
if you're being honest, the app, just get on a couple apps. It'll give you somebody to talk to. Then you'll eventually meet somebody. It always happens.
Yeah, I'll try the Bumble one. I really
Bumble's the best one, I think. Yeah, Bumble and Hinge.
I really tried Tinder. I didn't even message anybody. I just wanted to look and see what was around. And I was like, oh, bro.
Well, dude, and also there are different apps that are popular in different regions of the country. So maybe Tinder is just not the one where all the hot chicks are where you are.
Nobody's tender out there. They're all rough.
Ooh, they are rough.
Ari he just literally popped in to say that, and then he left again.
He sat down, put on his headphones, said that, took his headphones off, stood up, and did a mic drop and a headphone drop with his arms in the air and walked away like he just hit a walk-off home run. And that was not a walk-off home run. I want to get back to this guy fucking spanking his fucking, God, that ugly Jew dick, too. How many times have we seen that? Whose dick have you seen the most on this show? Ari's?
Yeah, probably. Although I've seen yours in person, like just off the show, probably a couple more times than I would have cared to.
Yeah, but that's from when we were lovers. Remember when we were lovers, bro?
Yeah, those were the good old days, man. Pre-COVID.
God, you used to fuck the shit out of me. You don't know it, but this guy's like a little hedgehog. You really get in there, Johnny. You really get in there and root around.
Sorry, man. I know I ruined your dating life.
Oh yeah, you turned my ass into a t-shirt cannon, bro. How's your girl?
Yeah, she's okay, dude. She's on her period now, so I'm at my apartment. I kind of get the old heave ho when she's on her period.
She doesn't even want to hang out?
She doesn't feel well, and it's just better if I.
She's one of those that has like a real hard period.
Yeah, for a couple of days.
Let me just say this to all the ladies out there. Ladies, I know sometimes it gets hard. And that menstrual cycle can be a real son of a gun. And I want you to know that all of us here at Punch Drunk, especially me, Blue State Teeb, we're here for you. You want me to come over and do the dishes? How about a nice back rub or rub your feet? We just watch one of your stories. Maybe we watch 90 Day Fiancé and you can tell me about your day. I would love that. Well, take it easy, ladies.
Here you go, buddy. Hold on. What is this? Hold on, you ready? Sign off again, and then I'll play the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Well, just so you know, not only me, Blue State Teeb, but all of us are here for you, ladies. And we're really sorry that sometimes you have a bad period. And that means you, Johnny's girlfriend.
Oh, shit, man. Does she have a bad period?
Yeah, she kicked Johnny out. Whenever she's on her period.
Well, yeah, when she's on her period, she likes for me not to be there.
She can't use you? She can't use your cock for self-pleasure?
Something like that, yeah.
Well, that's what I call blowjob week. Whenever she's on her period, Johnny.
Well, no, Jason, every week is blowjob week.
Whoa, look who's bragging about his big sex life. Johnny, remember?
No, he gets a fucking official blowjob every fucking Thursday night at 6:45
No,
p.m.
It's not like that.
For the rerun of Friends.
Do you both have an alarm that goes off on your phone when it's time for her to put a dong in her mouth?
No, it's enough for me. It's just for me to have an alarm.
I like it was like, no.
I just keep the alarm and then I tell her. Why would she need it? It's ridiculous.
Tripoli's back. His internet connection works.
This fucking area sucks for internet.
Sorry, we
What?
lost you, Sam.
Let me just update.
Armenians are stronger internet connections. It's not one of the things they fucking value.
Let's update Sam on the important news. That's where Ari goes when he's got to jerk off, and he beat off there twice yesterday.
It's not where I go. I have gone here.
To your office?
That's what he calls it.
Hey, dude, I get that, dude. I get that.
Sam, have you jerked off at your studio?
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
I have, and Johnny, I can tell you this, I have not.
Have you thought
about it? Bullshit.
I have not.
That's because Johnny's always with them, but that shouldn't stop him. That shouldn't inspire.
No, I'm not always with him there. He's
right. I mean, I would love if Johnny was there and he's just staring at me and we just see who could look away first. I totally love that.
It's not Johnny. Trust me, I tried. That guy is just like a hawk right into my eyes. All the way.
Did offer me. What did you offer me, Sam? $2,000 to have sex with my girlfriend in front of you?
Oh yeah, and that offer is still on the table.
That's a sweet deal, Johnny. You got to talk her into it though. That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you both have to stare at me the whole time.
That's the problem.
Get to.
Now that's the real problem.
And he gets to offer commentary.
I would like
that. He's going to shut up during that. He's going to be giving suggestions left and right, bro.
I would really love, dude, if there's a way maybe we could oh, snaps, keep going. I would love that. Maybe like me and the team could do like play-by-play, and then Ari could be down there. That'd be great.
It's like a dude doing square
down there. Where
we could be down right by the by the taint area, and be like, no,
guys, that's happy screams.
No, it'd be like a dude doing square dance, and we're like, take your partner down now, bend her over and throw her down. You know what I mean? We'll be doing that.
I could be Goldberg. And you could be Rogan. And when we do Johnny and his girlfriend's measurements, I'll be like, virtually identical.
Tripoli, is it hard to is it like dogs where you can't tell the difference between happy screams and terror screams?
Oh, yeah, I can. The mom knows everything. She's like baby whisper. She's like, no, she's just saying that, you should buy Bitcoin right now because it's up. And I'm like, what? How do you know
Bitcoin.
that?
Somebody should write a children's book, Buy Bitcoin for only Jewish kids.
Bitcoin.
Hey, let me ask, did you guys hear about the news about UFC when they released Goldberg? What the plan was, the original plan that they tried?
No.
Have Teeb?
Do you want to hear my theory first?
Yeah, sure. Let's hear it.
Wait, real quick. Just to confirm, you actually know why they got rid of him because of the ESPN deal?
No. It was before that, and their plan was, but it didn't come to fruition. They tried.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I want to hear, before you say, I want to hear what Sam's theory is first, because if you were about to say it, Sam's got a theory beforehand.
Okay.
My theory is that the UFC for a long time, and still possibly is, facing antitrust lawsuits.
Antitrust.
And that in an attempt to create what would be perceived as another competition, they let certain people go to Bellator to build it up, to be like, oh, look at this. So they would plan, who can they lose that's a big name that wouldn't affect the bottom line? That's why they get rid of, like, McDonald. Like, he's big name, but he had a couple shots at title, couldn't get over the top. Roy McGraw, great fighter, but he had enough name that if you went over there, it would bring some people to Bellator, thus creating another group that these fighters could go to. Same thing with Goldberg. Goldberg was going to go over there, and they'd be like, build up Bellator's name with Goldberg's over there, Bellator.
And they can't compete. The theory is that they can't compete, but make it seem like they can. Like Google Chrome is now bringing back Netscape Navigator, so they can be like, see, there's another option.
yeah, there's the other option. And same thing when they let Mighty Mouse go to Firefest or wherever the fuck he fights now, right? It's like,
I will tell you that doesn't go against or support what I heard about what the plan was.
All right.
So I don't know why they let him go, and it might have been that, but their original plan was to replace him, and they had it in play, and that's why I think they dropped Goldberg. They replace him with
Johnny Knoxville,
the wrestler Goldberg, to keep all the fucking graphics the same, to keep everything the same, and they had it in negotiations, and it was ready to go.
I can't believe we took this seriously.
Dumb fuck.
Can't you? Can't you?
Can't you? What a fucking buffoon.
Because I remember when Goldberg was doing, I forget, Affliction, was it? And it was so obvious that he had an earpiece where they were telling him what to say, right? Because he's not Rogan. He's never done the jiu-jitsu. He's never done any of that shit.
He does color, right? Or play-by-play?
Yeah, no. He does color.
Color.
Like Rogan. Rogan does color. So like Goldberg,
it seems like they had that term wrong. But go ahead, yeah, go with the rest.
I think you can't. I do. It does feel like it's wrong, but I feel like we can't say that
because play-by-play was like he's got him down, which is what Rogan should be doing, and color is like that guy is represented in fights in alpha beta.
Play-by-play is like okay, gets him across. Okay, they bought the balls now across lane.
That's not what Rogan does.
Bird looks inside, and someone goes.
That's not what Rogan
does.
Larry
Bird is built for these times. This is when you want a Larry Bird on your team.
That's play-by-play. No, that should be color, but in the UFC it's not that. In the UFC, that shit is what Goldberg has, and Rogan tells you what's happening, isn't it?
No.
Rogan said say he's got him in Uma Plata, and he's
what you know this stuff.
I'm looking.
Right?
I'm saying what they're calling play-by-play is not actually what Rogan does.
Well, this story says UFC commentator Joe Rogan, color commentator. Sorry, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he does color, but he's what he's actually doing is play-by-play. He's calling the play-by-the-play.
Well, because UFC's different, right? UFC's different.
It's different.
Like the play-by-play guy basically gets the cross what the UFC wants people to know. All right, this round is brought to you by Modelo. If you're a Mexican, you want to drink some piss beer, welcome to Modelo, right? And that's what the play-by-play guy does. The rest of fight is just Rogan, who is a play-by-play in that role to talk to a fighter, and they're just like, so it's different than everything else.
Different, yeah.
Pat who was it? Summerall and Madden. Summerall was play-by-play. Madden was color.
And then LL Bean overalls is like a whole different thing.
That's so true, dude. So true. I've always said that.
I've always said legit deep talk sports on this podcast. I'm sorry.
Welcome to Deep Talk Sports.
Hey, what about Fight Island this weekend? What the best card?
I'm so excited, dude. I hope you had enough time to fight and train.
I'm gonna watch it. I have a party already ready to go.
So do I.
Who do you guys like in that fight? I mean, it's a good fight.
Did you hear about the racists? What they're saying about the COVID parties and how fucking angry they are about it?
No.
Because they still believe in the black people will get 3/5 of a vote. So now they're allowed 14 people into the parties, where everyone else is allowed 9 or less, and they don't think it's fair.
That is so like when you see listen, the governor is shutting down. You cannot have your business open. You cannot go outside unless you're going to protest, and feel free to do it. But outside of that, don't do any of that stuff because you're going to spread the virus.
Hey, let me ask Tripoli a legit question. Wait, Tripoli, no, I have a legit question. I'll ask you guys. Why does he not have an LA Dodgers hat, because he loves the Dodgers, made out of tin foil?
Excellent point.
Why has no one made that for him?
It's a great question. Or the hat itself made out of tin foil.
That's what I'm saying.
Embroider the LA right onto the tin foil.
Perfect, exactly. Or put a stamp on it or something. Yeah, like put it on there. He should
might even be more reasonable to have a hat made out of normal material, and then the LA is the foil. That's actually wearable.
What if he
I wonder if actually Sam could sell hats that have tin foil on the inside.
He does sell bandanas for people to wear with his logo on them.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
He should donate all that money to COVID. Everybody tweet that. Everybody tweet at Sam. He should donate all of his.
I'm going to sell some bandanas that act as a strainer for when you're making mushroom tea.
That's good. I should get some of my inventions working on this COVID thing. I didn't even think about that.
Let's get some inventions
going. How about this?
Going.
A mask. Get a mask with a big hole in the mouth so you can be safe while you're sucking dick. Boom.
That is nice. Did you see a picture of the lady with the hole cut out because she couldn't talk right? And so she cut the hole out of her mask so she could talk normally with the mask on. Point in that. Johnny, call that up. You got to see this picture. It's so funny. And she just cut it out completely. I think she might have been Asian too. She cut it out completely, and she's just like, no, I can. There's the only way I can handle it. Breastfeed. Yeah, look at this.
What an idiot.
The only thing not covered is her nose and her mouth.
She's just an idiot. The only things that matter.
Her cheeks and her chin are covered by
Her
a
cheeks
mask.
are going to be clean from this thing.
She looks like, who's that one wrestler that used to wear like the leather mask?
Kane, or Mick Foley,
Yeah,
Mankind.
Mankind. That's what she looks like.
Mankind.
In more ways than one, with and without the mask. That's what she looks like.
I do think they should have those like a popping, like a reusable one, but a popping strap that goes in so you can put a straw into it. You know, like and then when you pull it out.
How many times do you think he jerked off with that sock?
Oh my God.
A lot if he's ever been to Ari's studio.
He didn't draw that face on. It was just like from cum, like years of cum solidified and got rotten.
I never thought of jerking off in a sock. Never occurred to me. Why do people do that? What's the reason for that?
Clean up.
Okay, figure it out.
Hold on. Why wouldn't you do toilet paper or Kleenex?
There's open areas on Kleenex and toilet paper.
So you're actually like putting it on your dick while you jerk off and then doing it like this?
Yeah. Shaft is here, pretty much.
And it doesn't like rub your dick raw?
You turn it inside out so it's a softer, smoother side.
Okay.
And you have to go very lightly. But no, it does not rub your dick raw.
And do you reuse it or do you immediately toss that one?
I mean, not immediate. You like sit there and fucking catch your breath.
Well, you know what I mean.
I never use a sock. I find that to be very inconvenient. But what I have found that I do like,
too athletic for you.
Motorcycle helmets.
Which way do you do it? The mask up or down? Like do you flip the visor?
No, visor down. And then, and I just fuck a goddamn motorcycle helmet.
Can I say that it's bullshit that Jose Aldo is getting a title fight? He's lost 4 of his last 6 fights and his last 2.
It is bullshit, but
I love how Sam is getting reamed. Hold on, see if we can hear
let's see if we can hear
he
it.
was getting chewed out. I didn't realize what I was hearing.
I feel naughty. I feel like I have a hiding spot. Okay. You know when you play hide and go seek and you have a good spot and all of a sudden you got to pee?
Yeah.
Jose Aldo was it is bullshit.
I just don't think he deserves it, right? Is there anyone else or is he
he's number 11. There's 10 other people that deserve it more than him.
How do you lose 4 of your last 6 and stay at number 11? How do you lose your last 2 and stay at number 11?
How does number 11 get a title shot? How do you lose 4 in a row and get a title shot?
Title things, they're just like, oh, this is a big name. We all want to see it, so we can sell a fight. So the only way he's going to fight is if we give him a title fight. So let's just let him do it. Well, then I have no respect for the titles.
There's half of the titles that I feel like mean something, and then there's half of them that don't.
I thought Max Holloway was out.
What the fuck?
What? Sorry, too loud.
You got it blown out again, buddy. It's whatever you did.
Why? What was that? I don't know. It's the same thing it was. I must have been really close into it. Sorry.
No, it's way too high.
Loud.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's the back. The back is how you control that, dude, not the front. The front is just your headphones. It's the top knob on the back, the gain knob. It needs to be kind of in the middle. The dot needs to be right in the middle.
What is it? Just the heart?
The gain knob. No, the gain knob. The top knob needs to be in the middle.
Let's make it.
How's that?
Every week on Punch Drunk, you can find exciting information like how to turn Sam's mic down.
How's that? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's better.
Still loud.
Johnny, can you legit make a clip out of this?
Yellow.
Like everyone else doing fun contact. It's
less.
Way less, Sam.
Hello.
That's fine.
Hello.
It's not even going down at all.
I don't know. I didn't do anything different though.
Something happened.
Wait, is it still on the cardioid pattern? Is it still on the
heart
solo person? Yeah, the heart thing.
Yeah.
Turn it more upwise.
Try to turn it way up.
Down
and talk
with.
Hello. I'll
yeah,
whisper.
Put it across the room
whisper.
and talk super softly.
How's that?
So that's disturbing.
Is that better?
We should do one episode where we whisper the whole time. Oh, we haven't told Ari about the bucket of kisses.
Oh yeah! Wow.
I love it.
What is a bucket of kisses? By the way, what a great idea. If we all turn our mics way up and then just whisper the whole. Can we try that for like a minute?
Sure.
Sounds great.
It does now, right?
What the fuck is wrong with this show?
Sports talk more on a new.
Hey guys, you guys ready for exciting football season?
This is going to be a good season.
Jason, why don't you tell us about the bucket of kisses in this voice?
Okay, that sounds great. Ari, here's the bucket of kisses, okay? Shut the fuck up. Here's what's going to happen. If you don't want to pay off your bag of bets, you can go into the bucket of kisses and draw out of there. But whatever's gonna happen, whatever you get out of the bucket of kisses, that's what you have to kiss.
You're too loud. You're way too loud. Come on.
What? Shut up.
Wait a minute. Are there names in the bucket of kisses?
There's all kinds of shit in there, dude.
Jayson,
I'd just like to say, coming out next month on All Things Comedy, Steve Rannazzisi's new podcast, The Kissing Bucket. Not related in any way to this idea.
This is the best show ever. Wait, what is the bucket of kisses? What do you have? Are there names in there like Boone?
All kinds of shit in there, dude.
It's types of kisses.
It could be a group kiss. Everybody could have to kiss.
There's the Spider-Man, where you kiss someone who's hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, you have to do an upside down kiss.
You had to do it with someone.
It's like 20 different ways you have to kiss Aaron.
Oh,
Aaron, yeah. Or his dog. A lot of dogs.
Oh, yeah, someone came up with one. That was Aaron with Ari.
Ari,
is
shut up.
still
alive? Is Aaron still? Wait, is Aaron still? I thought he was alive. Is he alive?
I think he died.
Of COVID-19.
Of COVID. He got COVID-15 from Dalia.
COVID-15. Jayson, you don't have to get closer to the video part of the camera.
My mic is down here.
What are you trying to blow our ears? Shh.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm ruining the podcast.
All right.
Yeah.
One of the things in the bucket of kissing
Yeah.
that somebody tweeted it. It's good.
Okay, go.
You gotta make out with Ari and his dog for 30 seconds.
Or is you calling Ari Thursday?
Yeah, for like a while. This morning he was wet-lipped. That rarely happened.
A bucket of kisses. My stomach hurts.
Shut the fuck up, man. It's a podcast. I'm trying to wake people up.
We should for sure spin this off to a new sports podcast just for people who are sensitive to loud noises.
Whisper Sports.
That's a solid brand.
Of loud. Don't wait. I got it. Tired of loudmouth sports masters. No more. Sports. Same old.
ASMR Sports.
Hooray, we won the Super Bowl. Hooray.
Can you believe Patrick Mahomes' huge contract is like,
$500 million.
Guys, you know sports is in a lull when we are talking this much about a contract extension.
We haven't really talked about it. We just keep bringing it up.
the biggest. Dude, it's the biggest contract of all time.
Who cares? Congrats to you.
Ari, shut the fuck up.
It's the same sport no matter what.
Stop shouting.
What do you think? You're a library? Shut the fuck up. Funeral voices.
Funeral voices.
Johnny, pull up the Fight Island.
Okay.
Listen, Johnny.
This is a good card, guys.
I'm excited for the Usman.
If you can't tell,
Masvidal fight.
maybe you can't tell by my whispers, I'm super stoked for this fight.
Yeah, Amanda Ribas, 14th ranked. Amanda Ribas is fighting. She's one of my favorites. She has over 9 fights total.
Holy shit, seasoned veteran.
Paige Van Zandt's so hot.
Dude,
Paige Van Zandt is hot.
And afterwards, you guys can go and do her fans only page for $5.
Wait, let me see your record.
Ventriloquism with her pussy.
Wait, is that for what?
Does she have a fans only page? Because I actually would like to see that.
I would go there. I would hang out there all the time. She could have.
Hey, Hey, whisper buddies. Hey, whisper buddy.
Whoa.
If you're gonna burp, whisper, you fucking asshole.
Pull it back. Pull it back.
Pull it back.
Guys, he's being considerate.
I guess. Hey guys, if you could date any, by date I mean fuck. If you could fuck any female fighter, who would it be? Minus Cyborg.
Why minus? Keep her in there.
Cyborg, that's what I want.
Mine is Cyborg. Okay, I would say now. We're talking about now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's honestly it's a bad answer. But the real answer is I couldn't name you before the UFC women's fighters. Paige Van Zandt, Rose Namajunas.
Michelle Watterson's hot.
Yeah, it might be Michelle Watterson.
Yeah, she's up there. That's Sam. That looks like Sam in drag.
I'll take it. Sam in drag. Just stop shouting, dude. Shut up. Nope.
No, not it. That dude's ugly.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm into that one too. Oh, yeah.
She got hamster face.
This list is bullshit.
This list is bullshit.
Ronda Rousey's not a champion anymore. Why are they still using that picture? This list is bullshit. Yes. Gina Carano's out. She hasn't fought for She's not a fighter. She's a yeah. No, right. You are retired with this list of bullshit. For sure.
You guys ever seen the nude photos of Misha Tate that leaked?
Oh,
I saw them. So.
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
That almost made me not whisper. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you should Google that.
Hey guys, I do have to go. I got a baby's going crazy.
All right, buddy.
Hey, what's it doing? All right, guys. Good to see you guys. Hey, Tripoli. Wait. I got an idea for you.
Damn, I have a good show this weekend.
Okay. Tinfoil. That's actual Don. Oh, fucking asshole. Copy. I fucking forgot about that. Fucking fuck. The problem is I can see it now. Okay, let's go back to Bill Moyer.
Who's
Okay.
who did you say to look up those naked? And guys,
That was too.
that
Misha
was
Tate, dude.
Whisper Sports. That was
Misha Tate, what?
Misha Tate has a bunch of nudes leak if you're interested in that kind of thing.
I'm looking it
If
up
you're
right
interested in
now.
that kind of thing, women's bodies.
Well, I meant like butch women with giant labia.
I just got two.
Really?
Yeah. They're kind of photos that I don't think were meant for anybody but her. Like you've seen those photos where women that leak and the woman is clearly just examining something on her vagina. It's kind of like that.
like gynecologist leaks.
Yeah, that's like what Aubrey Plaza, you know her. She had a photo leak, a couple, and it's just her like standing over a mirror with.
Oh, those are the ones I'm like, this is not even like a sexy kind of nude.
Yeah, it's not cool. Yeah, it's not cool.
That one's definitely not her because Misha Tate's white.
Who's Peter Yan? Is he good? Why is this because what's his name suddenly retired? Oh, that's what we should talk about.
You see him, right, Jason?
Yeah, I'm looking right at him.
Yeah, okay.
You seeing him?
Seeing the fuck out of him.
How are they? Is it at all decent?
It's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them clearly aren't her.
Yeah, some of them aren't, but the ones that aren't bad. She's got a gym. I mean, she's got that UFC CrossFit body. If that's her thing.
She got rock hard abs.
Yeah, she's too solid for me.
I like floppy. Athletic.
Yeah, it's a problem.
By the way, there's a good side effect that I noticed yesterday of this whole COVID thing. Women who are way into that lip filler shit can't get it done now. So there are a lot of faces that were getting jacked up that have gone back to normal. Like Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn was sticking that shit in her lips and she looked like this.
It made her look so fake. It was so weird. It made her look so fake.
And she looks exactly as beautiful as she always has now. So
yeah.
Good side effect of this whole thing.
That is a good side effect. Hey, wait. Who's the guy that retired? I just found out. Right after he won a fight, unified the belts.
Oh yeah. What was that guy's name, Jason, that retired a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but he's not really retired.
He's not.
Yeah, I think he's doing that.
No, we're not talking about Conor McGregor.
No, the guy that retired after his fight, like a couple of weeks ago, that Hispanic guy.
Not Gilbert Burns, not Gaethje.
The champion.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it. God, there's so many. If you ever want to be
You're not trying to find it. You're trying to fucking look at Misha Tate naked. You are gone.
I swear to God, I wasn't. It was Aubrey Plaza.
I was like,
I'd moved on to Johnny's second suggestion.
Oh, did you? So you saw that photo? That photo is clearly not like sexual in any way. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
Those are weird. But it's also weird to see
she had a mole or something.
Yeah, it's like an anatomical thing.
What were your my favorite ones from the fappening were the ones that were like women sending a naked picture to their boyfriends.
Yeah. Dude, Olivia Munn. Did you see Olivia Munn?
Yeah, they're going for it.
Olivia Munn's are great. Those dirty notes she sent to Chris Pine, like I want you to own this pussy and
what? Did he? Did he end up owning it?
No, he didn't.
Oh no, they dated. No, they dated. What?
Yeah, but he didn't own it. He borrowed it.
I got you. She was handing over ownership of it. He didn't take it.
He had a 2-year lease.
She's so hot.
He had a 2-year lease, put too many miles on it, and took the penalty on the back end.
Damn.
Fuck, what was that guy's name? I know exactly. I remember the fight. I was watching.
Pine?
There's certain girls that I have a lot of female friends. And by the way, man, if I could talk to you for 1 second. I think that you guys really should look into the option of having more female friends and not just objectifying them and seeing them as objects, but seeing them as actual people.
Was it Cejudo? Is that who you're talking about?
Cejudo, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
you guys supposed to be legit UFC fans. How did you not know this?
I'm not
unified the belts, current champion. You were looking up Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, Henry Cejudo did say he was done.
How nuts is that? You don't think he's done?
I don't think he's done. I think.
Why did they say that then?
I don't think Connor's done. Well, I'll tell you why.
Obviously, that's a ploy. That makes sense.
He is 35, Cejudo.
Yeah, but that's not technically super old. It's just ours. It's just tread on the tires or not. But I think so because I think a lot of these guys that get into, because UFC is notorious for fucking people out of money to fight, and they have this kind of like, well, then go somewhere else. Then go work for UPS if you don't want to pay $18,000 2 times in 1 year to fight.
Yep. So
I think that when people get into positions of negotiating power, aka own a belt, they're going to go, hey, I'm going to fuck up this whole division and retire unless you pay me what I'm worth. I've already cleared out 2 divisions. We see it with what's her name, the female champ that's virtually unbeatable.
I'm going to retire.
By the way, just a little breaking news. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not finding the clip. Fuck it. Tarian Prince, along with DeAndre Jordan, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Wilson Chandler, they've all opted out for the Nets. So the Nets are going to have to replace 4 players. The Brooklyn Nets.
How do they do that? How do you do that when it's like you're not allowed right now?
What do you?
4 games left, you can't just sign people. Some people are just going to sign free agents. That's going to be the real team. This whole season is bullshit. It's an asterisk, no matter who wins this year.
Yeah, and really in all sports, I think.
Yeah, it's just like, no. Baseball has a 62-game season. That's fine. To me, that's full enough.
Yeah, but you're still missing players, dude.
All right.
Well, that's true. Absolutely.
All right.
This is like you're just signing random people right before the playoffs. Like that.
Yeah. All right. You want to go bag of bets with me?
What?
Or a bucket of kisses?
Okay. Well, hold on. I'm getting breaking news.
Oh, really? Hold on.
Hold on. I'm a better producer right now.
Oh, there you go. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't hear any of what you said. What'd you say? Who opted out of what?
Oh, that's your breaking news, Johnny.
What? You want me to read the shit I just did again?
Yeah, I didn't hear you at all.
Tarian Prince has tested positive for the coronavirus, and he's going to sit out the NBA's restart in Orlando. He joins fellow Nets DeAndre Jordan, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Wilson Chandler in opting out of the league's restart.
Where was the Nets? Where were they ranked?
NBA standings. Just a second.
They didn't have a dog in the fight, I don't think.
Who knows now, though?
That's true.
That's a good point. Yeah, the Nets were 7th.
So they were in the playoffs, probably.
Well,
almost definitely, right?
Just outside. Yeah. They're in the playoffs, but they're going to end up playing the Raptors and probably get.
Yeah, but they're showing a 7 seed. That's great. That's like, and they're going to have 4 people missing. This is a fucking legitimate lame. So that means anyone who has a 2nd seed is like they get a walk instead of a test. You have no idea. This is all fucking bullshit. I call bogus on whoever wins this year.
All right, I'm going to stick this pen as far as I can down my throat, and you tell me if I'll be good at sucking cock.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
You'd be all right.
I mean, I got most of that in. I got all the blue part in and then part of the handle.
Yeah, well, it was pretty good, but I don't think it was that far. I think it was just a large percentage of that pen.
I can't handle a monster.
You ever watch Olivia Munn do this to a hot dog?
Absolutely. I saw that actually episode when it first aired. I literally watched it live.
Wow.
What a talent.
She's so cute.
She's so talented.
Jesus.
She's cute.
That's
Look at
crazy.
that. Good for her.
Good for humanity.
Yeah, really.
Good for Chris Pine.
I don't think they're dating. She was with Aaron Rodgers. Sam says he hates her because this is his quote. She made Aaron Rodgers gay, whatever that means.
He was gay long before that.
Yeah, if this didn't turn him, then.
Is Aaron Rodgers out of the closet?
No, but I mean,
Just wait until he retires.
But look at her face, dude. Now that she doesn't have all that shit jacked up in her face, she looks so ridiculous.
Hold on.
With her face pumped full of.
No, this looks way worse.
Worse?
That looks way worse.
What are you talking about?
That picture of in the bikini, her face looks way worse than she does when I've seen before.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm gonna show you with the.
I'm
shit
not
in
even
her
joking.
Face.
Give us before and after. You fucking.
Yeah, maybe I haven't seen her in 7 years. I don't know.
Look at that, dude. With those lips all fucked up and jacked
I get
up.
it, but she looks better there than she did in that picture.
Are you serious?
I don't agree.
I do agree. Because this is like
Yeah.
from fucking 7 years ago.
Obviously,
and the other
you
one's
agree.
from fucking now.
No,
So
this is not
she's
7 years ago. This is current because she only started doing this over the past year.
Okay, now go back to the other one. But do it faster so I can fucking see.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you a side by side. Just a second.
Okay. Side by side. That's a good way to do it. I like that.
You like
She's
that,
also
you
40.
fucking dumb fuck?
Mm-hmm.
She's
So
40.
side by side.
Yeah,
Take
she
it slow.
just turned 40. She's
Well,
hot.
that makes sense. Wait, let me see her face in any of the other ones too. She probably just like hit the wall. Yeah, she might have hit the wall.
If that's hitting the wall, I'm all about that wall. I'm all about Trump building that wall if that's hitting the wall.
Type in your phone number and password.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, she might be over it.
No
she
way.
is. Because look at her back there. She's gorgeous in that middle one, but that's a throwback. That's a throwback Thursday.
That dude, she's like fucking 14 in that one.
Yeah, look who you're talking to.
Yeah, I was saying just a little bit old.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You don't know how to do the side by side?
No, I don't know how you can think that this is better.
I could show you if you could do the side by side that we've
I'm
been
doing
talking
it
about
right
for
now.
so long.
There's one right there.
No, that's not one. The one you showed me.
This one.
The picture
and
you
this
showed
one.
me. No, the picture you showed me and the picture I showed you.
No, I'm giving a better example now.
No, give me the example you showed me because I was saying this picture is better than the picture in the other one. Go side by side on the other one.
Okay.
We don't fucking put new evidence in.
Hold on, I have to change what I'm sharing then. Just a second.
What the fuck are you doing? Of course, go with the pictures we were talking about. Hey, you know those two pictures we were talking about? Let me show you two other pictures that are similar in different ways.
Hold on. Okay. Now
I'm
you
crazy
see
what you were pulling.
Do you see my full screen now? You should.
Yeah, but
I have to change the element. I was only sharing the browser
nobody
element.
cares about the process. Okay, nice.
That's
nice
not a
and good.
picture, to be fair. It's a video.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, you're claiming loss, by the way. You're already making excuses, so that's obvious enough.
No, I'm not. No, I do
really?
not
Because
accept
you're like, that's a photo, by the way, just so you know. Yeah, dude. No question. I am right. This picture, that girl in the business
What are
suit
you
is
talking
better
about?
looking than the girl over there in the bikini. Yes.
You're
Yep.
you're just high, dude.
Yeah. Those lips are too small, first of all. Of course,
The
they're
lips
too
are
big.
too
They're-
small. Okay,
They're too big in the
keep
other one.
going.
Sure, they're too big, but those are too small.
Johnny, put all your info in right there. 685138274. That's Johnny's password.
I don't remember my fucking password to Instagram. Fuck. I hate these things. Make you change your fucking password. Fuck.
Okay,
I do hate that. I don't know any fucking passwords. It drives me nuts. All right, here's a bag of bets I want to do with you.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
They do play all 60 games. They don't play all 60 games baseball. What are you eating?
What?
What are you
Nothing.
eating?
Nothing.
Popcorn?
Cum kernels. They're new. They're made out of cum. It's better for you.
That's good. How much are cum kernels?
100 calories each. Guys.
That's a lot. Because I'm going to eat a lot of cum if it's real cum.
What's the bag of bets?
I'm saying they don't play a full baseball, that this should get stopped, and they don't play all 62 games? 60?
Yeah. Yeah, 62, I think. Yeah, hold on.
Hold on. I think you're right. I don't think
yeah.
they'll play the whole thing.
I don't think they will either.
Well, now does it count? Does it count if they play the full season but they don't finish the playoffs? Is that what you're saying?
No, they just won't get through this.
I'm saying they won't get through it.
It's 60 games even. Yeah.
60.
It's gonna get so bad that they're gonna be like, no, even with nobody in the stadium, you can't have these people.
I think they're gonna get about 20 games in, and then they're gonna have to give it the kibosh.
You know how they have those fake MLB, like Mark Bowman is an MLB journalist, and somebody will just make their account on Twitter look like his and tweet fake news out. Well, a week ago they tweeted out that Nick Markakis wasn't playing this season. I texted you, Jason, about it, and then today, a full week later, he actually is not. He's out.
Wow.
So that's
Price is out for the Dodgers.
Yeah, David Price. Dude, think about this.
Why?
Dude. Think about all this shit because of Corona. Think about all the shit that the Dodgers gave up for Mookie Betts. If they don't play this season, they only got him for 1 year, dude, and he doesn't re-sign with them. They traded all those assets for David Price and Mookie Betts, who won't play for him at all.
But I understand not playing, by the way. You're like, okay,
totally.
I have $44 million in the bank.
Totally.
And you're putting me in I could stay home with my family, or I could be exposed to some disease that might hit me really hard. It probably won't, but it might hit me really hard, or I might give it to someone I love.
No, absolutely.
No, I don't think I want to do that. I think
if you're Mike Trout, who's got a pregnant wife, and
I'll take the year off. I'm just going to take the year off, dude. If there's no other reason to have that much money, is if you can't just take a year off in moments like these.
Yeah, the only guys I could see, I could blame maybe a little, are guys that are league minimum, and really need the money. Then I
don't blame anyone for trying if they want to do it, but I wouldn't blame them for saying I'd rather not.
You got to do the math, your own math, yeah.
Plus, they get the $600 a week, on top of your regular unemployment. Do you think they have to give that up? Do you think they got to give up the $600 if they choose not to play baseball?
Good point. I don't know. It's amazing how much. I guess it's a little different in California, but some people out here I know are getting paid so much in unemployment.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get
people they got a raise. The people that are making very little got a raise.
A real check from unemployment like that.
That's why nobody's freaking out, by the way. Nobody wants to give credit to Trump for that or whoever did it. I honestly don't know who did it, but whoever came up with a bonus of $600, I thought this city was going to turn on itself. I thought we were going to have an axe by the door to go come loot your fucking place almost instantly. And it's like everyone's actually partying more because they suddenly have a little bit more money.
Well, how bad
on that low level? If you make over 50,000, it's about a break even. And if you make over 75, it starts to now you've lost money.
You weren't in New York when all the looting and all that shit was going on, were you?
All right, you want to see my stalker?
No, you didn't see anything. What?
You want to see my stalker?
Okay.
That's a cute dog, dude.
That's a mouth fuck dog.
Oh, big time.
You get it right down the gullet.
You have no idea.
Can you imagine the dog biting you on the dick, man? Oh. Damn, that's a good-looking dog, bro. What kind of dog is that?
Is that one of that? What's that one?
A poodle? What do you call that?
Yeah, standard poodle.
A standard poodle? Oh, okay. What's the other one? Cockapoo?
He's like 80 pounds.
Yeah, cockapoo. Or an Airedale Terrier. It's the other one that's kind of curly like that.
Yeah.
It stalks me. This one is obsessed with me. The other one hates me. This one loves me.
Yeah.
So are you guys looking forward to MLB at all? I mean, you're still gonna watch.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. I'll watch. Yeah. I'll watch. It'll be a great diversion. Actually, I'll probably watch every game.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I'll feel bad not being able to go to a Yankee game when I know I could just.
I'm watching cornhole tournaments. Of course, I'm excited for baseball.
Yeah, but dude, I think you might be right. I keep saying half of me goes why they can play, why not get paid, and it's almost like you have to because we've all had baseball, but it's they're just human beings. I can see them going I actually don't want to.
Yeah. Well, dude, Freddie Freeman, the best player on the Braves and top 20 player in baseball, he got it, and he got hit hard, man. That's why several Braves bailed out on the season because he tested positive. When he first got there, he was negative when he first got to camp, and then the next test he was positive, and it hit him.
No way.
It
hit him
really
hard.
Why?
What happened?
Yeah.
What was happening?
I mean, his wife said he got a really high fever, chills, bedridden, pain, just a lot of pain. And Nick Markakis, apparently, this is what ESPN reported, called him on the phone, and after talking to Freddie Freeman, was like, "Fuck it, I've played long enough, I'm out of here." And a couple other guys, King Felix, he's not playing this year. Felix Hernandez for the Braves, and a couple other guys. Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame them.
Dude, and Ari, what a year for there to be a pandemic if you're a Yankees fan, because you guys are about to steal the show this year.
We were about to fuck it. We should have done it last year, if not literally for having it stolen from us. Not literally, I think. Actually, not literally. But
not literally.
Cheated from us.
Cheated.
Literally cheated. We were cheated out of it. That's what I should have said. Yeah, it would have been great. I'm hoping they still play, but it's still an asterisk season. Same thing.
How the Cubs gonna be, Jason? Anything?
Probably all right. I mean, not kind of like in a bit of a rebuild, but I mean, I think I'll definitely be above 500.
I'm gonna check out the World Series odds. World Series favorite for this shortened season is the Dodgers at plus 375, then the Yankees at plus 450. Then you have a big drop off to plus 1,200 for the Astros, Twins, and Braves are all right around there.
2,100 for the Cubs.
Cubs are 3,300 plus 3,300.
Damn.
About the middle of the pack. So.
$100 on that though.
Yeah, so you're looking at top 5 of Dodgers, Yankees, Astros, Twins, and Braves. What do you think? What do you guys think about universal DH? You okay with that, Ari? I know we've talked about
American League too.
Yeah, for this year and next year.
Why? Just an experiment. Why not try it?
It just makes it easier for personnel decisions. You don't have to worry about that. And
this would be a good year to try it if they are, because this year is already kind of like we're not fully counting it.
No, they are. They're doing it next year too, though. They're doing it next year also.
But it's like this is a good year to get started, where it's like experiment with some shit.
Same with the NFL for a lot of the things they're trying too. They were really trying to get that fourth and 15 instead of punting. You have an option to just,
Here's the thing I don't like that the MLB is doing.
What do you mean? Just place it? What do you have the option to? Hold on one second, Johnny.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sure.
What do you do at 4th and 15? What do you do at 4th and 15? What's the option?
You're talking about 2-point conversions, right? Or kickoffs?
No, you said 4th and 15.
Oh yeah. What's the option they were talking about doing where it's like instead of punting when it's like late in the game, you can take a 4th and 15, and if you don't get it, the other team gets a ball right there. And if you do, like wherever you are on the field, instead of punting, you can go like to a certain, like a 30 or.
Oh no, this is for onside kicks, Jason. The 4th and 15.
Take away onside kicks.
It was not approved, but that was on. That was
love onside kicks. How could you take away onside kicks?
I think that's terrible. Yeah.
But instead of onside kicks, what they're doing is you get the ball at like the 40. And I
think that's a safety thing, actually.
4th and 15.
Oh, if you make it, it's like you got an onside kick.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can actually run a play instead of these people getting blindsided hits on these onside kicks.
Right.
You go, okay, we want to go give us a ball at the 40. We want to take a 4th and 15.
They're saying that's about the same odds of getting it. It's a 4th and 15, so just try that.
And if you don't get it, the other team gets the ball in field goal range already, like they pretty much would have.
See, I'm okay with that stuff because it doesn't affect his historical stats too much. But here's the thing that MLB's doing that I think is
great
retarded.
for fantasy. It's great for fantasy.
MLB now, and this to me fucks up all stats going forward if they continue to do this season. They're going to do this thing where as extra innings start, you already have a runner on second base.
That's going to fuck up everything for sure.
Yeah, it's
like now suddenly the RBIs are like, that wasn't an RBI. That wouldn't have been an RBI. You were the first batter up in extra innings, and you hit a single.
Sport that is predicated upon statistics driving.
Yeah, it's baseball. That's a crazy one to change. That's crazy. That's a wholesale change. Why? Why do they want to not have longer game? Sell more drinks? What's the difference? Extra innings is fun. What do you mean?
I know. Well, their concern, I think, is because they don't want to burn out players in this kind of because there aren't many off days in this, and they.
They're doing that just for this. Yeah, they should do it where it's like this season we play.
Well, they want to keep doing it. They did it in the minors last year just to try it out. Yeah, the minors.
That's not you're doing spring training, and that's it.
Yeah,
I gotta go in a second. I do. Okay. I have to go.
Yeah, well, we got plenty of time, man. We're good.
Me too. I gotta do another pod in 15.
That would make me so fucking angry, though. It's like that's all the stats are gonna be.
Yeah.
Eliminate. I mean, you talk about the longer season, 156, 162, and then it's like, that's.
No, you could totally have somebody hit 400. I mean, Ari, think about it, dude. The Nationals last year, if they played 60 games, they wouldn't have been in the playoffs. They won the World Series. They wouldn't have even made the playoffs.
Well, that's obviously it's like whatever, but short season.
Breaking news. Here's another breaking news.
Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of Patrick Mahomes' contract and baseball, I love this. When Patrick Mahomes' new contract is up in basically 11 years from now. Yeah. The New York Mets will still be paying Bobby Bonilla.
No fucking way.
That's amazing.
Wow. That's great. Good for him. True credit to him.
My buddy in Chicago just texted me that.
Yeah, no, more like credit to his lawyer and his agent. I mean, good for them.
That was great. Can't go through it.
Talk about a pension.
Hall of Fame move.
Oh, dude, hey, I'm sorry. Your buddy in Chicago just texted me. It's weird. He said, I'm that buddy in Chicago. He said I was lying to Tib.
Oh, wow. Seems like a pretty easy thing to fact check, but okay.
Yeah, weird.
What a liar friend I have. Guys, on the next episode, we should do a little something I call Zoom hide and go seek.
All right.
We'll check in, say, hey, what's up? Maybe talk a little sports. Maybe we whisper some sports. And then we all hide in our rooms on Zoom and we try to see if people can find us.
That deal expires in 2035, by the way.
Wow. 2035. He might not be. He's older than me, right?
15 more years. Yeah, he's older than you.
That's amazing.
Dude, I probably won't be alive.
When he was playing. Oh, yeah. There's no way
that's into my 60s.
There's no way you'll be alive.
Wow. Oh, that's 60. No way. I'm going out. Good.
Yeah,
all right, guys. I'll see you later. Nice seeing you.
I love you, buddy. Great seeing you, man.
Me too.
All right, man. Be safe.
Later, dude. Later, Ari.
Johnny, good seeing you. When you want, let's do a Patreon this week.
Yeah, let's do one. I'm down. Maybe.
I'm here. I'm in town until Friday, and I'm gonna go to my buddy's house. We're gonna watch the fights. Need to get them on pay-per-view. And
maybe Thursday. Could you do it Thursday?
I'd love to do it Thursday, Friday, whatever works for you, man.
Okay, I think I can do it Thursday. I'm not sure about Friday.
Guys, enjoy the fights. Fight Island finally happening. We didn't think it was gonna.
Yeah, dude, when I first heard that, I thought for sure that was just a joke, like somebody just putting out just for PR they were putting it out. But
so did I. And now look, it's actually a legit thing that's happening.
All right, man. Love you, buddy.
Go do Tommy God Loves podcast.
Oh, okay. Tommy God Love. Like that guy.
Yeah, like that guy a lot. We always go to Clipper games with him, and he asked me to do his Instagram live thing. So supposed to do it last night, but then I got home too late. Working out at the other house, but then so I'm gonna do it tonight. So love you guys. Johnny, good seeing you, man. Tell your chick I said hi.